Gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the street with not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind, pretending not to see their need? A sonorous disregard, a broken bottle top, and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know. I realize there was someone home, not a nickel to love. Could it be really me, pretending that they're not alone? Oh well, oh deepness God, somebody's broken heart and a washed out dream. They follow the pattern of the wind, you see. Make the world
This is wonderful. This was wonderful, isn't it, Max?
Yeah, it is.
What do you have to say?
And it is like a mix of disco,
Yeah, it's a
pop, and techno.
Techno.
Sounds look like a
Yeah,
good party song.
I like techno addition.
It's a very good party song. I guess it is.
Also a party song.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you also see the message?
Yeah, I see a message. It's about basically making the change. Someone's got to do it, and
Right.
you got to look at themselves and make a change.
Right.
And he also talks with poor people.
Right.
People got no home to go to and
Yeah.
go by the wind. So I suppose talk at people who just wander around for whatever they need. Basically, poor people. They have
Poor
nothing. They just
Yeah.
go around nowhere to go home.
So true.
So it's about how people are ignorant of them and they can't do anything about it. But he's saying you got to make the change because someone's got to do it. That's what it is. It's basically got a message in it. It's basically like a song to society.
Right.
Just make the change by looking in the man in the mirror.
Yeah.
And I suppose
And who's the man in the mirror?
the man in the mirror must be referring to himself
Oh, nice.
in the third person. It's as if he's mentioning himself as. It's as if he's acting like someone else looking at Michael Jackson.
Right.
So he's giving a third person view of himself.
Is this a way of saying, artistic way of saying, or poetic way of saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna start with the man in the mirror.
Yeah.
This is the reason why we wanted to do reactions with Max being in our videos, because our music teaches us a lot, and you see, young people in today's time may not have the context that we grew up with. And of course they have something that we didn't have, and it always there will be a difference in the way we think and in the way we perceive things. How did you like the way he sings?
And the way he sings, it's as if he is trying to talk personally.
Right?
Sounds like it was
Talk to himself.
it was as if he's talking to the person who's listening and to himself while doing so. The voice, it was not exactly very heavy, but it was just at a correct level of intensity in the voice.
That's Michael Jackson.
It was like a particle message you send in the way you're singing.
Yeah, for sure. You like that, the way he would say and stop, snap every word that you do. That all is Michael Jackson. He used to have different ways of doing the same thing. Not all musicians can do that, so it's different. And now Max, for your information, he hasn't heard much Michael Jackson. I don't think you know any song, or do you?
I don't know.
Okay, so he doesn't know, and that's the generation that Michael Jackson may have been one of the most popular people at some point of time, but not anymore for the generation that is growing up now. And of course, the Gen, they may not know, or they may not have any idea about who Michael Jackson was unless they are actually introduced, and then they have to be given the context and things like that. Today, the latest generation of the young children, they all know Taylor Swift, but beyond her and beyond some other artists, they may not know who's Michael Jackson, and who may have been maybe Lady Gaga or other artists, Britney Spears and things like that. So of course it's a new discovery for them if they happen to hear. And you like this music? This kind of music is good. And you said you can use it for parties as well. For me, this is very meaningful. Man in the Mirror, I think we have also reacted to it in the past, Savio and me, many years ago, I would say. And it is one of those songs that again brings you back to reality, and kind of brings gravity to our lives. Thinking about ourselves is all the time, and of course I think Michael Jackson also had a life that would reflect that, his thoughts and the way he would think about the world and poverty and underprivileged people and things like that. I don't know if that approach, what he would say, or if not his approach, but I would say before him and other people, other more popular people, the way they looked at poverty and the way they wanted to solve the problem has helped many people, because you directly trying to help people who are homeless or who are poor. I have seen maybe they didn't have that experience yet, or they didn't have that time lapsing in front of their eyes, that does it work or does it not. Of course they thought it was upon them, or it was their responsibility to bring those people out by directly providing them what they needed, or bringing them out of poverty by providing them money or food or things like that. But I would say, oh my god. Oh, nice. A camera person correctly brought us this. Michael Jackson. Yes, look at this. Awesome. Michael Jackson fell from above. I like this. What a great thing. So yeah, this is nice. Awesome. Basically, I was talking about how he would, think like a responsibility that a poor person or poor people are his responsibility. And one of the greatest persons who walked this earth, of course, Mahatma Gandhi from India, he also always thought it was his responsibility or responsibility of those who were fortunate enough to provide for the poor or do something at least so that they can be brought out of that. I feel now, after so many years and reading and knowing about all these people, that it actually didn't work. Instead of directly providing them, I think you need to straighten out the system, because you can't have a system where there is no place for such people, and at the same time the rich bear the burden of providing to the poor. And after all, we are all men, and I mean mankind, human, and no matter what human means, we don't really have that kind of compassion for others. And even if you do provide directly to certain people, they don't really value it. It's as simple as that. You need to inculcate them into the system. You have to create a system where nobody is left out like that, and they all have the right kind of opportunity. Instead of us giving something directly, we need to create opportunities. More than that, we don't need to do anything for anybody. It's about equal opportunity, and that is what equality means. Somebody being poor and somebody being rich does not mean it's the responsibility of the rich to feed the poor. It's the only thing that you can do is provide opportunity to them as well, so that they can rise. That's all. No mercy and no alms, or no with the word I'm forgetting, no donations and things like that. They don't work. I love this song, and I love the way he sings, giving it the Michael Jackson spin. We have him right here. Thank you for being here. You can also request these reactions from me and Max. This request was done by YV, our patron. Thank you, YV.